Hello everyone, welcome. This is Feline Intuition 1111. This is going to be a collective reading. Let's see what messages want to come out for you. What are the messages for the collective? You've got past events affecting current energy, spiritual gifts. Other messages. Okay, you got time to sign on a dotted line. Moving, purchase of a home, business location, loan granted, scholarship, going back to school. You've got loyalty and good karma. Real love, butterflies, heartfelt connection, relationship goals, power couple, marriage, stability. Wishes granted, romance, no question, no doubt. You've got apology. So, somebody's getting ready to apologize. Let's see. What are the messages for the collective? Memory lane, nostalgia, replaying conversations. Wow, repetitive thoughts. Overthinking, alternative scenarios. Someone's really in their head about you. Hangover, addiction, escapism. Okay. Messages for the collective. Life of luxury, leveling up, advancement. You've got twin flame, eternal partner, spiritual spouse, divine counterparts, magician, reverse, power trip, taking advantage, avoidant, inner work. You may have an avoidant person here overthinking. You could be focusing on leveling up here, buying something, a big purchase, or just focusing on work. Let's see what's going on. What are the messages for the collective? What are the messages for the collective? Wow. Ace of Swords, Four of Wands. There's going to be a conversation here that leads to possibly a stable connection with you and someone. There could be healing in a situation. Someone isn't willing to let go of you. Yeah, someone wants to get serious. You got the King of Swords. They could feel like they're going to miss out if they don't come forward. So the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. And then the Four of Pentacles. Yeah, someone's clinging to the situation. But it's like this whole separation or whatever happened here has led to a lot of lessons being learned and possibly a more stable connection. Why the Ace of Swords? Yeah, they feel like you've distanced yourself and you are moving on from them. Why the Four of Wands? Five of Cups. Definitely a message coming in with the Page of Cups. This person has learned what has made them feel more stable. And so they feel like they need to get back to that. They could have tried to play games, or their ego could have gotten in the way. They could have been secretive with the High Priestess in reverse, but they are seeing that maybe they feel like they're the only person who's affected by the past events, and you're kind of living your life here. Why the High Priestess in reverse? Wow. Emperor could be an Aries. Very much in their head. They could even be low-key cussing you out in their head, or complaining about the situation itself in their head, or complaining about what they feel is competition. Three of Pentacles in reverse, or complaining that the situation is not equal, like maybe they feel like you're not putting in equal effort, but it's because you are focusing on moving forward. So this person is really bothered here, but they weren't being open. Why the Three of Swords in reverse? Yeah, you've turned things around. Again, with the Three of Pentacles in reverse. They think that you've healed and that you're possibly even interested elsewhere in somebody else, moving on to someone. You've really turned things around emotionally for yourself. Why the Four of Pentacles? A lot of Pentacles. Wow, even 10 of Pentacles. You got 10, 9, 8, 6, 4. This person, they have noticed the shift. They've noticed that your energy, your efforts is not going towards them. This is making them more clingy. Especially if you have some type of financial stability where you're just focused on that and not really this situation. Why the Queen of Pentacles in reverse? Again with Pentacles. They're going to apologize. You have the Page of Cups again. This person does feel or wonder if you are texting somebody, specifically texting somebody, in communication with someone, that could be taking your mind off of them specifically. Why the Strength card? They're holding back anger. Wow. You could be holding back anger, hiding their jealousy, but these two in reverse. Queen of Swords in reverse. Knight of Wands in reverse. This person wants to lash out, but they are stopping themselves. And it could again have to do with them thinking that you are texting somebody, in communication with someone. Why the Judgment card? Magician upright. This person's learned from their mistakes, their game playing. They're thinking of ways to have the best outcome in this situation, based on the lessons that they've learned from it. How to have this new beginning without having it happen again. So let's look at the main spread. Okay. What are the messages for the collective? What are the messages? Justice. You do have good karma coming your way. King of Pentacles reverse. Wow, this person, they even see you as getting good karma. Nine of Cups. You're being seen as like having all your wishes come true. Five of Swords. Taking back your power here, but there could be some ongoing conflict with this person. Even if there's no communication, there's like the tension is still there. Again, this person is angry about something. They got Page of Wands in reverse. Position of what you need to know. Again, something good is coming in. You got blessings coming in fast. Something is going to start moving for you. Why the Hangman in reverse? You may have people who work with you or do the same thing that you do who want you to be stagnant. Could be work, competition, 3 of Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles. But it's like you freed yourself from something and something's going to be moving quickly for you. You'll be leveling up. Why the 6 of Pentacles reverse? Queen of Pentacles reverse. Again, somebody is jealous. They fear that if you are winning that they won't get some type of fair share. And they're really envying your success. Some people at work here is what I'm seeing. Or in business. Why the 9 of Cups? The Lovers. I really feel like, yeah, this person really thinks that you're talking to somebody. Some of you could be, maybe you are like moved on from them, but if not, they think that your happiness is due to a lover. I'm hearing wined and dined, so they could feel like you're being wined and dined, or you're at least texting with someone. Why the King of Pentacles in reverse? They are feeling possessive of you, especially if you're in the spotlight or something, again, is growing for you. Got King of Pentacles in reverse again. This is someone feeling stubborn and possessive. They feel like they've invested in you, but they're still waiting for your attention here. Why the 6 of Swords? I think you moved on. You could be like not even speaking to them or not giving them any sign that you're interested or that you miss them. They feel like you are moving on, but they do feel like, part of them feels like if you guys work on it, it could work out, but there's another part of this person where they're angry. Why the Knight of Wands? 7 of Wands. 7 of Swords. They could feel like you're shutting them out. You're focusing on what you're passionate about, even if it's a person. For a lot of you, it's work or whatever it is that you're achieving right now. Why the Page of Cups? This person is convinced that you're texting somebody. You're giving your attention to someone else. They feel like that's what's blocking them from you, or blocking you from being focused on them, that someone else has your attention. There's conflict, competition for you. They have some type of rival, even if they're imagining it, because they do have this overthinking alternative scenarios card. So they could be making this up in their head. They could be a Gemini, Cancer, Taurus. Why the Page of Wands in reverse? Page of Wands upright. They want to communicate, but they're angry. So you may sense their anger, or they may kind of expose that they're angry, but they're going to try to speak. For some of you, they could make some type of playful joke about the fact that you may be moving on, but it's because they're jealous. Why the 8 of Wands? Or the fact that they think you're moving on. 8 of Cups in reverse. This person is going to speak, because you have the World in reverse and the 8 of Cups in reverse. So in the position of what you need to know is that not only are you attracting the things that you want in your life, but you're also attracting this person to, I'm hearing, bear all or tell all. So they could like spill the beans on everything that you've been wanting to know. Why the 9 of Swords in reverse? Eight of Cups in reverse. Again, in an effort to be stress-free, this person is coming forward because it's like you want answers, but they want answers too, especially when it comes to who you're speaking to behind their back, or, you know, the scenario that they've created in their head. What are the messages for the collective? What are the messages for the collective? Laughter, happiness, joy, healing. They could just feel like you're happy for some reason. Glow up, new opportunities, new career, successful business. Exactly. Something is about to be going very well for you. You have puzzled, confused, perplexed, conflicted. This could be the work competition here. Clingy, old exes, dead relationships, old ways. What are the messages for the collective? Hot drama, hold up, this issue is good. Again, there's something about them spilling the beans. Like, you're going to be surprised at what comes out with this person. You got to watch your back. Karen B, yeah, there's some haters here. Miserable AF. Somebody or some group of people are miserable about your success here. Simping, sprung on that behind. Loving me now. Undying love. My pain, my love, my sorrow. Haunted. Immune to attacks. Keeping it private. Some of you could date somebody, or they could, again, think that you're keeping something private, that you're secretly in communication with someone. But you could be focusing on loving yourself while this person is slowly becoming more and more obsessed. Let's see. What are the messages for the collective? Wants you back and moves in silence. So again, there's this energy of this person trying to figure out what you're doing, because you're keeping things private, not showing much or saying much. You got ain't-ish. Curious about you. Getting photos, getting evidence, photo proof, facts, screenshots. You got travel. Blocked. Fake accounts, fake social media accounts to spy. So this person could have blocked you and they're still watching you, or if you block them, they're still watching you with a fake page. Gathering evidence, like they, especially with curious about you, they're trying to figure out what you're doing. They lost their chance, or you did. Boss B. Ooh. Runs own business, stable, busy, multifaceted. Happiness, hater, and waiting. So you do have people here hating on your happiness and success. But this person who feels like they invested in you but lost their chance, they're definitely stalking. Short-term connection, friends to lovers, let go of control. So this could have been a short-term connection. This person wants more. They want a fresh start. Ooh, time apart. They want a fresh start here. Date, flirt, play. Don't give up and express your needs. Someone new. Be the change. Enjoy quality time and very soon. There's this energy of some of you traveling soon. Possibly meeting somebody new when you travel. Or just meeting someone new, or again, this could be in this person's mind. You may have let go of control here with the situation. Focusing on your level up. But again, I feel like there's a lot of people focusing on you, especially with this Nine of Cups. You're being seen as someone who's just achieving. All your wishes are coming true. Good things are happening for you. Clarify confused. I feel like when it comes to this work situation, there is confusion surrounding your level up here. You may have moved in silence and now you're achieving something that has people in your work field or business field wondering how you did it. Why blocked? Yeah, they could have blocked you or you blocked them, but there's an ending of communication and you still being happy regardless. Now they're having to watch you with a fake account. You could have just let this go, but they haven't let it go. My happiness hater. I feel like in general, Six of Swords in reverse. You are this magician, still making things happen regardless of anything. People in your business or work field are questioning this, and so is this person who may have ended the communication with you. Wondering how you're still happy. Somebody cannot move on with the Six of Swords in reverse. Not that they hate that you're happy, but they do hate that they're happy without them. And I do see this person apologizing. Surrendering and apologizing because they know that they need to get out of this overthinking, stressing, and they want answers. And they're going to give you answers too. So this is what I'm seeing for you. I hope this was helpful. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.